As we dive into Week 1 of the 2024 NFL season, fantasy football managers are buzzing with anticipation. It's that time of year when fresh data starts pouring in, offering us our first real glimpse into how new and returning players will perform. This early data can be crucial in shaping our fantasy rosters, so let's take a closer look at 3 intriguing wide receivers: George Pickens, Calvin Ridley, and Terry McLaurin. Less than strong greater than George Pickens, that is WRPIT. Less than strong greater than George Pickens is one of the more debated players in fantasy circles this season. With Deontay Johnson now with the Panthers, Pickens is stepping into the WR1 role for the Pittsburgh Steelers. This change is significant, but there are more factors at play. For one, Pickens will be catching passes from Russell Wilson, who struggled last season, to support a top 30 fantasy receiver. Additionally, the Steelers' new offensive coordinator, Arthur Smith, is known for his unique play-calling tendencies. While Smith did manage to get the most out of Drake London last season, his tendency to funnel targets to less talented players could impact Pickens' potential. Plus, there are rumors of the Steelers trading for Brandon Ayuk, which could further complicate Pickens' outlook. Despite these uncertainties, Pickens' performance in the opening weeks will be crucial in determining whether his preseason hype holds up. Less than strong greater than Calvin Ridley, that is WR10. Less than strong greater than.
Calvin Ridley's transition to the Tennessee Titans brings both opportunity and uncertainty. After a somewhat underwhelming return to the field last year, Ridley is now set to play a significant role in Will Levis' offense. Levis' playing style introduces a degree of variance, which could impact Ridley's fantasy production. Adding to the intrigue is the status of DeAndre Hopkins, who's dealing with an injury. If Hopkins misses time, Ridley's role could be more prominent, but we'll need to see how things shake out. Ridley will turn 30 this season, and while a return to his pre-suspension efficiency may be unlikely, early usage will be key in assessing his value. If Ridley receives ample opportunities, he could emerge as a reliable WR3 for fantasy teams. Less than strong greater than Terry McLaurin, that is WR, was less than strong greater than Terry McLaurin remains one of the standout talents on the Washington Commanders roster. Entering his 6th year, McLaurin's connection with rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels could be a game-changer. With former first-round pick Jahan Dotson recently traded, McLaurin is now the top pass-catching option for the Commanders. The real question is whether McLaurin will command the 30% target share that his talent warrants. The offensive scheme under Cliff Kingsbury will also play a role in determining McLaurin's fantasy value. While there are concerns about the offense's efficiency, McLaurin's skill set suggests he could still be a high-impact player. Monitoring his early season usage will be essential to gauge his potential for the rest of the season. As we gear up for Week 1, keeping an eye on these players and their usage will be vital for adjusting our fantasy strategies. The data we gather now will help us make informed decisions moving forward, so stay tuned and make those roster adjustments wisely.